Afternoon, folks. I'm Dave Canterbury with the Pathfinder School Win. Today what I thought we'd do is make another tool. We've made our own hook knife and it works really well. We've made a draw knife that works very well. We've made our own carving knife that works really well. And so the next tool I want to make is called a Scorp. And a Scorp is a hollowing type tool that can be used to assist you in hollowing out bowls or spoons and things like that. This one is flat. I'm going to make mine rounded, but this is a Swedish tool from File called their Scorp. We are going to make one similar to that today, and then I'm going to get back on this Swedish style spoon that I'm working on. Stay with me. Okay, so we started with a small mill file here. Now we're on the rat tail side. And we're just trying to draw out a couple of tails. We're going to end up creating a blade and then curving that blade to create our Scorp. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that our tails are pretty much equal length. Alright, so we've got the initial tool profile that we're looking for. Now we're going to hot file the blade portion to get our beginning blade profile before we bend it, just like we did with our hook knife. Now I've just got a piece of old sanding belt wrapped around a stick here. A tying out a tying jig, and I'm just getting in here and kind of cleaning up the inside of this so that when I buff the outside of it on a wheel, it's going to be basically just knocking off a fur and sharpening this thing right up. Now, because I'm just kind of testing this design, I'm just sticking this in an old tool handle right now. It's just an old file handle I had laying around. I'm just going to shove it down inside there. I know it'll fit. I'll stick some epoxy in there. I'll be able to get it out if I need to. I can just put it in a vise with some leather and just twist it out of there if I need to. But I really want to see if this design is going to work, and I don't want to take the time to make a handle for it and epoxy it in and all that stuff if the design's not going to work. So I'm going to test the design first, but having it in a handle is going to allow me to get it good and sharp so that I can actually test it. And these old file handles are not cheap. You can find these things at flea markets, places like that for, you know, a quarter. They make great tool handles. I think it's going to work really good for the application of this tool in particular. Most of the Scorps I see on the market today that are new from companies like File come with a handle like this on them anyway.